Section 7.7, b to the 1/2 is exactly the same thing as the square root of b, because it's understood that there's a little itty bitty 2 there, okay? Just like there's 1 on x in front of an x, or there's an exponent of 1 on an x, those are the same thing. We don't normally write that, though. We usually just write it the square root of b, okay? We don't normally write that little 2 in there, but that's what that means. Square root means that I'm squaring, unsquaring, actually, okay? So, if that's the case, if b to the 1/2 is the same thing as the square root of b, how can I rewrite number 1? Square root of, what number's going to go in there? 25. And the square root of 25 is equal to 5. What's this going to be? The square root of 16. And the square root of 16 is? Nope. Elijah, Stewart? 4. Because 4 times 4 is 16, right? Right? The square root of anything undoes a square. Undoes the square. Good? So essentially what you're doing is undoing that square. So, do 3 and 4 really quick. 225 is going to end up where? Do that on your calculator. Enter 225 and take the root of it. Nope. Square root of 225, what's my answer going to be? On that blue calculator, I think you have to put the 225 in and then hit the square root sign. On the light blue calculator. Do you have to hit the square root sign first or second on the light blue?
Second.
On your dark blue one, you hit it first. Elijah. Okay. Number 4. What am I going to do? Figure it out. Okay, so this is the square root of 324, right? And if we take that and do that on the calculator, we get 18. Fantastic. So that's 1/2 power gives us square root. So if we're thinking about that, this is the same thing, right? Thinking that that's an exponent even though it doesn't look like one. So if this is true, the square root of x is equal to x to the 1/2 power, what is the cube root of x going to be? X to the what power? Look at the pattern. Remember, there's a little 2 in here. So this is equal to the 1/2 product power, 1/2 power. What is this power going to be? 1/3. Exactly. And then we would enter that into the calculator. So what is this going to be? X to the whatever n. Whatever this number is, it's 1 over that number, right? Now, later on in Algebra 2 in junior year, we're going to put other fractions. We're going to put other numbers in there and other fractions over here, but we're not doing that in this class necessarily. So here's how you do this. You enter 125 into your calculator. You do your caret button. You do a parentheses. You do 1 divided by 3. You do an end parentheses and an equal sign. And we get 5. Fantastic. So, what are we going to enter into my calculator here? 1296. Caret. 1 divided by 4 equals. And you're going to get answers. Can you do those next 3 problems? Okay, so what's the answer for 6? 6. What's the answer for 7? 3. What's the answer for 8? 4. What's going to change when I get to 9, 10, 11, and 12? What am I going to enter into my calculator? Tell me what I'm going to enter. 64 caret 2 divided by 3 equals. Is it going to be any different on how I solve these? No, because I'm just using a calculator. Literally, the whole lesson is a calculator. Okay? So, figure those out really quick. What's the answer to 9? 16, 10, 2, 16, 11, 9 it is, 12, 1024. Was that hard? Fantastic. That's all you're doing, just entering it into the calculator. Okay? Understanding that we can rewrite it like we need to rewrite it.